Hey guys, it's Captain Hayes here. I'd like to spend a few minutes just giving you a quick overview of the new hydrant inspection app that I've created on the Fireweb. This is a tool you're going to use when you go out to do your fire inspections. You're basically going to pull up the Fireweb on the mobile data terminal, log in, and use the app as directed in the other tutorial that I created. So let's go ahead and begin by logging in with my username and password. And once I'm logged into the Fireweb, I am going to go to the mechanical division and down to hydrant inspections. This is going to bring you up a list of all the hydrants citywide that need to be inspected. But what we can do is, once we're here, is narrow the number of hydrants that we see. So I'm a captain at 4 company. The only hydrants I really want to see are the ones in 4 companies district that are assigned to group 1, which is my group. So I'm going to go ahead and do that by changing the district to the East Side Station 4 district, choosing the group to group 1. And for now, I'm going to leave the inspections to be all. That's going to include every hydrant, whether they've been inspected here or not. So as you can see, I am basically assigned 77 hydrants to inspect. That's probably more than most of you will see, but 4 company is a large district with a large number of hydrants. So as you look at my list of hydrants, you'll notice that the first 2 hydrants are a little bit different than the rest of the list. That's because these first 2 hydrants have actually had their initial inspection completed and are now ready for the first follow-up visit. And because I've chosen to see all, I am seeing all these hydrants within the 4 company district that are assigned to group 1. If I only want to see the ones assigned for the follow-up, I can simply change the inspection to show me just the ones that need the follow-up inspection 1. And that'll show just those 2. If I want to show just those that need the initial inspection, I choose that, click submit, and now I only see that list. As the inspections are completed and their status changes, they will be removed from this list. So this is basically your short list of hydrants that need to be inspected when you use the inspection pop-up menu in the menu above. So let's go ahead and complete an inspection on the hydrant at 54 Rolsey Road South. And I do that by clicking on the initial inspection button. That's going to bring you to the yearly inspection report for the initial inspection. As you can see, it's got a bunch of check boxes and boxes to fill data in. And that was all covered in the other tutorial. So I'm just going to quickly enter the data to show you how this hydrant will be removed from that list that we were just looking at. So let's go ahead and choose, we'll call it dry, we'll call it a Kennedy, and we'll say that it has a threaded storts, and we'll leave everything else blank for now. And if you look at the bottom of this form, you'll see the hydrant data that we already have on file for this hydrant. So we don't have to change anything down here, but we can reference that if we need to. So we're going to click Save. And now you can see I have 1 less hydrant in my list of hydrants to inspect. And it remembers the district, the group, and which inspections I'm looking for. So viewing the hydrants in this list is not the only way you can find the hydrants that you need to inspect. Instead of using the list, you can use a map. So if you want to do that, just click on the Hydrant Inspection Map button just above the list on the right. And you'll see that you'll be presented with a list of hydrants in your jurisdiction. Now, on the mobile data terminal, you're going to see something that looks a little bit different. In fact, it's going to zoom in to where you are on the map and show you hydrants around you. That's going to make it a little bit easier to find out which hydrants you have to still inspect. In this case, I'm just going to zoom in and show you one and show you how you would record a hydrant inspection using the map version of the list. So let's take this one at Chopin Avenue at Rockledge. We're going to click on the icon there, and you'll see that there's an initial inspection button. We're going to go ahead and click on that. You'll see that you're brought to the same inspection form that you were brought to when you clicked on the hydrant in the list view. So we're going to go ahead and fill this out real quickly with some bogus information just to be able to show you how it's entered. And we're going to click Save. And you'll see that you're brought back to your list. And if I zoom in to Stanford at Rockledge, that hydrant is no longer on your map because I've chosen to show only hydrants that need the initial inspection. And since we just completed that form, it's no longer needed. If I want to see that hydrant, I can change this and go to the hydrants that need follow-ups, click Submit, and then we can zoom in, and there's that hydrant that needs a follow-up. And that's pretty much all there is to it, to recording a hydrant inspection using either the list view or the map view of the hydrant inspection app. As always, if you have any questions or problems using the app, feel free to email me or call me on my cell phone. I'll be happy to help you. That's it for now. Good luck and happy pumping.